I do feel like we've really kind of grown together over the last little bit, and so I think it's probably time, right? Tell me if I'm wrong, but it's time. I think we can talk about abortion now, right? Is that right? I think we're at that point. I think we've just gotten there. So who remembers Wendy Davis?
No, Kim Davis.
Okay, yeah, excellent. That's okay. That's okay. It was in 2013 while she was fighting for women's rights. Y'all were doing very important things like fighting for the right to smoke pot, so equally as important. Women can wait, is what I always say. It's on my bumper sticker, which is funny, because they're waiting behind me in the car. So Wendy Davis was a Texas state senator, and in 2013, the Texas State Senate was trying to pass a bill to restrict access to abortion. Now, this bill would have made clinics act like they are surgical centers under the same auspices of a hospital. Really kind of focus on the length of the hallways, things that really don't matter to safe access to abortion, and really are intended to shut down access to abortion rights and clinics. So Wendy Davis said, I'm not going to take this, and she stood and filibustered on the floor of the Senate for a really long time. And the one thing that struck a few of us is that she was doing that wearing pink running shoes. Now, not very long after that, I thought, I want the same brand of running shoes. That's what I took away from this. And as I was buying them, I thought, whoa, what an untapped market. What an untapped market for people like me who support abortion rights and have money and want to spend that money on companies that also support abortion rights. So tonight, what I'd like to do, I actually have here some suggestions for companies that can support abortion rights. And I'd like to share these with you. Really, I feel like a lot of companies, if you think about it, could be pro-choice, and they don't even really have to change their slogans that much. Let's begin. Let's start with the obvious, the food industry. Burger King, have it your way. Interesting. Kind of sarcastic, right? Like, have it your way. Like, we're not really sure we're decidedly pro-choice or not, but I think they're eventually going to come down on the right side. Some companies recognize that you have already thought about this a while and you're ready to make your choice. Nike, just do it. Just do it. We're with you. We support that. Yeah, we know you've thought about it. We trust you. You're a woman. Do what you need to do. One clap is sadder than no claps. Unless you're at a clinic. Stop. It's unnecessary. It's too late. You missed your chance. You missed your chance and you will no longer be recognized. Some companies would have to change their slogan just a little bit. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I don't know if I can love it. McDonald's, known for their honesty. L'Oreal, because you're worth it, but being forced into motherhood isn't. Don't worry, it'll get better. Some companies recognize that, of course, there's a lot of anti-choice propaganda out there. There are some places that say abortion leads to cancer, abortion means that you can't get pregnant later in life, or you'll grow a tail, or you'll crash your car into a tree. And for those companies, Verizon is there. Verizon says, can you hear me now? Seriously, can you hear me now? Please stop talking to me. Stop giving me that shitty propaganda that they'll have to edit this for air, and probably for length as well. So Verizon, they're very supportive. Some companies recognize the political landscape right now, all the legislation to decrease access to abortion rights. State Farm, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. If that good neighbor, in fact, drives you to the nearest abortion clinic and holds your hand during the procedure and afterwards says, you made the right choice. State Farm. Some companies would need to shift their business just slightly. Really, they would need to expand. So FedEx, already in the delivery business, There's no need for sound effects. That is never warranted. That is never warranted. And I do not recognize a card in the air. Too much power. This is too much. This is exactly what happened to Dilma Rousseff. I'm not even going to explain that one. I just want you to look it up later. So FedEx, already in the delivery business, just need to change a little bit, but they can keep their slogan, when there is no tomorrow.
Oh. Yeah.
Jesus can't help you. He is cross with you, actually. That was too obvious. I regret that one. I regret nothing. So I know that people here in Fort Collins specifically care about local business. Local business. It is obviously the home of Starbucks. So local business is here as well. I know we like to keep it local. So just actually down the block here, Small Mountain Tattoo. They can keep their slogan. It's still pro-choice. Bold, solid, precise, sanitary. Small Mountain Tattoo. That's exactly what we were looking for. I think I saw Ben Folds there as well. Some companies are the most pro-choice companies of all, and they recognize that you have made this choice, and it is the choice that is best for you, and you don't need to feel guilty, and you shouldn't feel guilty. You should move on. Some classic companies you wouldn't think of. Alka-Seltzer, what a relief. And finally, the most pro-choice company of all, Staples. That was easy.